Hi, my name is Noveen, and I'm also called Naomi Java. Story time. I'm going to be making a series of videos telling you about events in my life. My first video, I'm going to talk about the voice in my head. Yeah, I know. So many times in my life, I heard this voice, and this voice only said my name, Noveen. I could be sleeping, I could be walking, I could be riding a bike. It doesn't matter. It just pops out of nowhere and it says Noveen. So in 2024, it called my name, Noveen. And I said, what? Yeah, huh? Now, of course, I looked around as I did before and nothing. So I said, that's it. That's it. I'm going to tell somebody. I went in and talked to my sister. I said, there is this voice that all it does is says my name. And she said, when you hear this voice, say, speak, your servant is here. I said, okay. So I went back to my room. Because I just heard the voice, I said, your servant is here. Your servant is here. Your servant is here. Nothing, not a word. It wasn't until hours later I heard another word other than my name. I was so happy. I go, yes, I heard another word. But then I got perturbed. All these years, why didn't you answer me? Why did you need to hear those words? I would have talked to you. Why? Well, he didn't answer me. But in 2024, I read the Bible for the first time, and I came across the story of Samuel and Eli. Now, Samuel was a young boy, and Eli was like his mentor. So Samuel went to sleep. He heard a voice call his name, and he got up and ran to Eli and said, yes, here I am. And Eli said, I didn't call you. Go back to bed. So they went back to bed, and he heard a voice a second time. And he ran to Eli and said, here I am. Eli realized that that could be the voice of the Lord calling him. The next time you hear this voice, say, speak, your servant is here. So Samuel went back to bed. He heard the voice. He said, speak, your servant is here. And the Lord just spoke to him. In my case, the Lord only told me one word, but my story is in the Bible. If you hear a voice that just says your name, say, speak, your servant is here, and see what happened. The story of Samuel and Eli is in chapter 3, 1 Samuel chapter 3. Thanks.